And we are back to the #1 UFC picks podcast in the world, No Brainer MMA. This episode is brought to you by the guys, our good friends over at Fight Night Picks. Just two nerdy dudes, one more nasally than the last, just giving the most boring picks of all time. So go, if you haven't already, go over there, go give them a nice thumbs down. And remember, guys, if you have a gambling problem, go talk to like a priest about it or something. I don't know. We're gonna get right into the main event. Ricky Simón, Yadong. I'm glad this one got turned into a 5-round fight. We really could have used it last week because the fights were piss poor.
Not on the rug, man.
I think it was probably the worst card of the year last week. And I'm not just saying that because I did bad. But also, I am glad that we are getting a 5-round fight in this one. Yadong, I'm going to start with him. Always a fun watch. 28 pro fights, an 11-fight UFC vet, and only 25 years old. His fights really never disappoint. Yadong is at his best when the fight just starts to get ugly. He's a violent striker, very fast hands, powerful hands. I think he's best when he's counter-striking. He's got a powerful right hand, and he's like a sucker for a spinning kick. You're almost guaranteed at least one or two. Not always the best thing to do, but you know. Not to mention he's tough. He's got a hell of a chin, dangerous no matter how deep in the weeds he gets. The places he struggles, though, is in the grappling department. He has a draw against Cody Stamann, who took him down 5 times, who is just an epitome of a leg humper. He also lost to Kyler Phillips and was taken down once in each round in that fight. I will give him credit. He did take on Corey Sandhagen in his last time out. He managed to stuff 13 out of 14 takedowns that Corey attempted on him. But if I'm being honest, a lot of those shots from Sandhagen were really just more like feints. Or, you know, they were just meant to keep Yadong guessing on his toes. So they weren't like real true takedowns, I would say. Stylistically, I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Yadong because Ricky Simón is a takedown wizard. He's on a 5-fight winning streak, recording knockdowns in his last 2 fights and a Performance of the Night award in his last time out. With a one-sided submission victory over the rising Jack Shore. And Simón is the last guy that beat Murad Dvalishvili before his 9-fight win streak that shot him up to the #1 contender at this point. Simón is a fast-paced wrestler, always looking to move forward, close the distance, take the fight to the ground. He has dominant top pressure, very good cardio, great with submissions. And like I said before, back-to-back fights with knockdowns. So the guy is not a one-trick pony. He actually has developed a pretty well-rounded game, and he's a much more polished fighter than what he was. I'm feeling pretty confident in Ricky Simón here. He's sitting at a -140 right now, and I only see that getting more bloated. So I would go eat up on that and thank me later, and unless he loses, then act like nothing happened and this is just between me and you. So I'm going to be going with Ricky Simón.